What if one act of generosity could transform not just lives, but entire communities? Cristiano Ronaldo, known for his legendary feats on the football field, has taken his passion off the pitch to tackle one of the world's most pressing issues: affordable housing. Through a groundbreaking initiative, Ronaldo isn't just building homes. He's building hope, proving that true greatness lies in lifting others. This is the story of how one man's vision is reshaping lives and inspiring change around the globe. The opening scene sets the tone for the script by introducing the harsh realities faced by many families living in poverty. The camera zooms in on a small, deteriorating house nestled in a crowded neighborhood. The house, though modest in size, serves as a home to Maria, Jose, and their two children, Ana and Luis. The roof is patched up with pieces of plastic and metal to prevent leaks, but the patches are clearly not enough to keep the rain out. Inside, the walls are cracked and the flooring is uneven, with visible signs of wear and tear. Despite their efforts to maintain the house, it is clear that the family is struggling to keep up with repairs, and the house is rapidly deteriorating. The family is shown going about their daily routine in a space that is far too small for their needs. Maria is seen cooking in a cramped kitchen, while Jose attempts to repair a leaking faucet in the bathroom with makeshift tools. The children, Ana and Luis, try to do their homework at a small, wobbly table, but the lack of space and proper lighting makes it difficult for them to focus. The family's stress and worry are palpable as they try to make the most of what little they have. The sound of rain tapping against the leaky roof adds to the atmosphere of struggle and urgency. The narrator introduces the larger issue of affordable housing by emphasizing how many families like Maria and Jose's are trapped in these conditions. The lack of affordable housing options has become a critical problem, especially in urban areas where the cost of living is rising rapidly. The narrator explains that while the government and local organizations have made some efforts to address the housing crisis, many families are still left behind, unable to access safe and affordable living spaces. This opening sets the stage for the viewer to understand the gravity of the situation and the need for change, making the audience more receptive to the upcoming storyline about how Ronaldo's involvement will directly impact the lives of families like Maria and Jose's. By starting with a relatable, emotional scenario, this scene establishes an immediate connection with the audience. It draws attention to the struggles of everyday people, allowing viewers to empathize with the family's plight and highlighting the importance of access to safe housing. This emotional appeal is vital in motivating the audience to follow the rest of the story, which centers on the positive change that can be achieved through collective effort and the compassion of people like Ronaldo. In this pivotal scene, the narrative takes a hopeful turn as news breaks that Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the most famous and charitable athletes in the world, will be visiting the struggling community where Maria and Jose live. The announcement creates a buzz among the residents. For many, this is an event of incredible significance. Having a global icon show interest in their lives provides a sense of validation that their struggles matter, and it ignites a sense of hope that change might be possible. As the scene unfolds, the camera follows Ronaldo arriving in the area, and the air is thick with excitement and anticipation. People gather in the streets to catch a glimpse of him, and there is an overwhelming sense of optimism in the community. Ronaldo is no stranger to using his fame for charitable purposes, but his direct involvement in this specific cause signals a personal commitment to making a real difference. His presence serves as a beacon of hope, giving the residents a sense that someone with the power to influence change is listening to their concerns. The camera shows Ronaldo walking through the neighborhood, taking time to meet the residents, hear their stories, and understand the challenges they face daily. He listens attentively to people like Maria and Jose, whose house has been deteriorating for years. They explain how their limited resources make it impossible to fix their home properly, and they describe the deep stress of not knowing how long they can continue living in such conditions. Ronaldo, moved by their words, empathizes with their situation and reassures them that he is here to help. Ronaldo's visit is portrayed as an act of genuine interest, not just a publicity stunt. He's not simply there to make a quick appearance, but to show the residents that they are not forgotten and that their struggles matter to him. His interactions are warm and sincere, He takes the time to connect with people on a personal level, making them feel heard and valued. The scene emphasizes the power of listening, with Ronaldo engaging in meaningful conversations and learning about the dire need for affordable housing in the area. His down-to-earth demeanor allows the residents to feel comfortable and open up about their concerns, something they might not have been able to do with local politicians or other influential figures who rarely visit the community. The scene also highlights Ronaldo's recognition of the broader issue at hand. While meeting individuals and hearing their personal stories, he gains a deeper understanding of the scale of the housing crisis. This not only motivates him to take action, but also emphasizes the importance of community involvement in finding long-term solutions to these challenges. Ronaldo begins to envision how he can leverage his influence, resources, and network to address the issue on a larger scale. By the end of the scene, Ronaldo is not only committed to helping but has also formed a connection with the community, building trust and rapport. This visit sets the stage for the next phase of the story, Ronaldo's decision to invest in creating affordable housing, which will change the lives of families like Maria and Jose's. The emotional tone of this scene is crucial because it frames Ronaldo not just as a wealthy celebrity, but as a compassionate individual who is truly invested in the well-being of others, making the upcoming actions feel all the more meaningful. After his visit to the community, where he learned about the urgent need for affordable housing, Cristiano Ronaldo is deeply moved by the stories and struggles of the residents. He's not only confronted with the poor conditions people like Maria and Jose are living in, but he also understands the broader implications of the housing crisis that affects many families in this area. This realization drives him to take concrete steps toward making a difference. As a global figure, Ronaldo is in a unique position to use his wealth and influence to help those who are facing systemic challenges, and he decides to take immediate action. Ronaldo gathers with local government leaders, housing experts, and community organizers to discuss the best way to tackle the issue. He listens intently as they explain the obstacles to building affordable housing in the region, including high construction costs, lack of available land, and limited government funding for housing projects. The experts outline that while many families are in desperate need of safe, affordable housing, most existing efforts are too small in scale to meet the growing demand. They also emphasize the need for sustainable housing solutions that can provide long-term benefits to the community. Ronaldo absorbs this information and begins to formulate a plan for how he can help. Recognizing that financial resources are the primary barrier to progress, Ronaldo decides to invest in the construction of a large-scale affordable housing project. His decision is based not only on the urgency of the situation but also on his belief that everyone, regardless of their background or income, deserves a safe place to call home. As part of his commitment, Ronaldo pledges to cover a significant portion of the costs associated with the project, from purchasing land to funding the construction of modern, durable homes that will be accessible to families in need. Ronaldo's goal is to create homes that will not only provide shelter but also improve the quality of life for the residents, offering them a stable foundation for their futures. However, Ronaldo doesn't want to act alone in this effort. He understands the importance of collaboration and local involvement in addressing the community's needs. To ensure that the housing project is both effective and sustainable, he partners with several local organizations, including construction companies, nonprofits, and community groups. These partnerships are vital as they bring expertise in the building process, help secure additional funding, and ensure that the needs of the residents are central to the project's design and implementation. Ronaldo's decision to work with local experts also ensures that the housing units will meet the specific needs of the community, including factors such as proximity to schools, medical centers, and employment opportunities. Ronaldo's involvement goes beyond just funding. He becomes a champion for the project, using his global platform to raise awareness about the importance of affordable housing and to advocate for similar initiatives in other regions. Through interviews, social media posts, and public appearances, Ronaldo speaks out about the crisis and the need for more widespread efforts to provide affordable housing to those in need. His influence encourages others, including wealthy philanthropists, businesses, and even government entities, to take action and contribute to the cause. This scene is crucial because it marks the moment when Ronaldo's empathy and desire for change transform into tangible action. His decision to help is not just about writing a check. It's about taking personal responsibility for a social issue that affects millions. It shows that, even though Ronaldo is a global celebrity, he is deeply connected to the issues that matter to people on the ground. His commitment to the housing project demonstrates the power of using one's resources and influence for the greater good, setting the stage for the community to begin seeing real, lasting change. The groundbreaking ceremony is a defining moment in the story, marking the official start of the affordable housing project. It's a powerful visual moment that not only signals the beginning of physical construction but also symbolizes hope, change, and the collective efforts of the community and Ronaldo. This event is not just a ceremonial gesture. It represents the tangible outcome of Ronaldo's commitment and the dedication of those involved in the project. The scene begins with a wide shot of the area, which has been cleared and prepared for construction. The camera pans over a patch of land that, only a short while ago, was nothing more than an empty, underutilized space. Now, it's set to become the foundation for the homes that will provide stability and security for many families. The mood is charged with excitement, and the sense of anticipation is palpable in the air. The local community gathers in the space, eager to witness the turning of the first shovel of dirt, a moment that represents the first step toward a better future. Ronaldo arrives at the ceremony, and his presence further elevates the significance of the event. He is greeted with cheers and applause from the residents, who have gathered not only to celebrate, but to witness the realization of a dream they thought was out of reach. The camera captures emotional reactions. People who had previously struggled to find a way out of their hardships are now seeing the promise of a secure and dignified life becoming a reality. Ronaldo, despite his fame, remains humble and focused, acknowledging the hard work and perseverance of everyone involved in making this moment possible. The groundbreaking ceremony is attended by a number of dignitaries, local officials, community leaders, and construction experts. These individuals all play a key role in ensuring the success of the project, and their presence at the ceremony demonstrates the collective effort required to address the housing crisis. Ronaldo takes the stage and delivers a short, heartfelt speech. He expresses his gratitude for the community's trust and his belief in the power of collaboration to bring about change. He emphasizes that the housing project is not just a physical development, but a step toward rebuilding lives, offering families the opportunity to live with dignity and hope for the future. As Ronaldo and the local officials gather around the ceremonial shovel, the moment of breaking ground arrives. The first shovel of dirt is turned, and the crowd erupts in cheers. This simple act carries immense weight. It marks the transformation of abstract ideas into reality. The soil that is moved represents the collective effort to create something lasting, a foundation not just for the homes, but for the dreams of the families who will soon occupy them. This moment becomes symbolic of the possibility of change, of overcoming adversity, and of the strength that comes from coming together as a community to tackle a common problem. The groundbreaking ceremony is not just about the physical act of beginning construction. It's about reinforcing the commitment to making a positive impact. Ronaldo's involvement is a reminder that even the most complex social issues, like affordable housing, can be addressed when people with influence and resources choose to take action. His decision to invest time and resources into the ceremony also highlights his belief in the importance of publicizing such initiatives, not for personal gain, but to raise awareness and encourage others to take similar steps. The event also has a ripple effect. As the groundbreaking ceremony concludes, the camera shows construction workers getting to work, and local residents begin to discuss the upcoming homes with enthusiasm. There is a palpable sense of optimism and pride in the air as the community anticipates the transformation of their living conditions. This moment acts as a catalyst, signaling not just the beginning of a physical construction project, but the start of a community-wide transformation. Ronaldo's commitment to the cause is clear, and the groundbreaking ceremony leaves an indelible impression on the people in attendance, further solidifying their belief that change is within reach. The scene transitions to a few months after the groundbreaking ceremony, where the camera now showcases the bustling construction site. The progress of the affordable housing project is evident, and the transformation of the land into something meaningful is becoming tangible. What was once a vacant plot of land is now teeming with activity. Construction workers, architects, and engineers are all working diligently to bring the vision of safe, affordable homes to life. The scene captures the various stages of the building process, starting with the laying of the foundation. The workers are seen digging trenches, preparing the site for the concrete that will support the new homes. The camera focuses on the precision with which the foundations are being built, symbolizing the stability and security that will eventually be offered to the families. As the walls of the homes begin to take shape, the camera pans across the site to show the steady progress being made on multiple buildings simultaneously. Each building represents not just a physical structure, but a new opportunity for families like Maria and Jose's to have a place to call home. Throughout the construction, Ronaldo is shown visiting the site regularly, demonstrating his commitment and hands-on approach. While he's an international celebrity with many demands on his time, he prioritizes being present to ensure that the project stays on track. Ronaldo speaks with the workers, encouraging them and thanking them for their hard work. His presence boosts morale, especially among the local workers who may not have had the opportunity to work on such a significant project before. For many, this is a moment of empowerment, as the project not only provides homes for families in need but also creates jobs within the community. Workers, many of whom come from the local area, are given a sense of ownership over the project, knowing that their efforts are directly contributing to improving their neighbors' lives. The scene emphasizes the collaborative nature of the project. While Ronaldo's financial contribution is vital, he also relies heavily on the expertise of the construction companies, architects, and local organizations. The camera shows planning sessions, where everyone works together to ensure that the homes are not only affordable, but also built to high standards. This includes considerations for sustainability, energy efficiency, and comfort. The homes are designed to be more than just shelters. They are meant to provide long-term security and a good quality of life for the families who will live in them. The construction team integrates green spaces, playgrounds, and community areas into the design, which will enhance the overall living experience for residents. As the buildings start to take shape, the narrative underscores the significance of this project in the broader context of social change. Each brick, each beam, and each new window represents progress toward solving a critical issue in the community. The camera also focuses on the faces of the families, including Maria and Jose, who visit the site to witness the progress. There's a palpable sense of excitement and disbelief in their eyes as they see the homes they once only dreamed of becoming a reality. Their hope grows with each passing day as the project takes physical form, and they begin to envision their future in these new, secure homes. The scene also highlights the positive ripple effect that the project has on the local economy. As the construction continues, nearby businesses experience increased foot traffic. Local vendors sell food and supplies to the workers, while other businesses provide services to the construction team. This economic boost is critical for the community, as it creates jobs and helps to stabilize the local economy. The housing project, in this sense, is not just an investment in infrastructure, it's an investment in the people and the local economy as a whole. The construction progress scene emphasizes the transformative power of collaboration, dedication, and resources. Ronaldo's involvement is not only about providing the funding, but about ensuring that every part of the process is executed with care and attention to detail. This section of the story reinforces the idea that addressing social issues like affordable housing requires effort from multiple stakeholders, and that change is possible when people come together to work toward a common goal. The progress made on the construction site becomes a testament to the belief that a better future is possible for the residents of this community. After months of hard work and dedication, the housing project reaches its highly anticipated completion. The scene opens with a wide shot of the newly constructed housing complex, standing proudly against the skyline. The once barren land is now a vibrant, thriving community with rows of modern, affordable homes ready to be occupied. The camera pans across the beautifully finished houses, showcasing the attention to detail and the quality of construction. Each home is designed with practicality and comfort in mind. Spacious, well-ventilated rooms, durable roofing, and energy-efficient features, all tailored to the needs of the residents. The completion of the homes represents a significant milestone, not just in the construction process, but in the lives of the families who will soon call these houses their home. For people like Maria and Jose, the moment is filled with emotion and relief. After years of struggling to maintain a deteriorating, unsafe home, they now have a stable, secure living environment for their children. The camera captures their expressions, tears of joy, smiles, and a sense of disbelief as they walk through their new home for the first time. They take in the freshly painted walls, the brand new appliances, and the spacious living areas. For them, this home represents not just shelter, but the promise of a better future. As families move in, the sense of community begins to take shape. The camera follows a diverse group of residents as they unpack boxes, arrange furniture, and settle into their new homes. There's a palpable sense of excitement in the air, but also a sense of gratitude. Many of the residents have faced years of uncertainty and hardship, and now they're given the chance to build a stable life in an environment that nurtures their well-being. The families interact with their neighbors, introducing themselves, exchanging stories, and sharing their hopes for the future. The once dilapidated neighborhood is now full of life, with children playing in the streets, families spending time in shared spaces, and a renewed sense of pride among the residents. Ronaldo returns to the housing complex for the official ribbon-cutting ceremony, marking the formal handover of the homes to the families. The event is a celebration of the collective effort that brought the project to fruition. Ronaldo takes the stage, surrounded by the community, local leaders, and the construction team. In his speech, he expresses his gratitude for the perseverance of the families and the hard work of the people who made the project possible. He emphasizes that the success of the project is not just about building homes, but about creating opportunities for people to thrive. He also highlights the importance of continuing to invest in similar initiatives to address the broader issue of affordable housing. The ribbon cutting is a moment of symbolic significance. It's the culmination of all the efforts, struggles, and dedication that went into the project. As Ronaldo cuts the ribbon, the crowd cheers, and the residents step forward to officially claim their new homes. This symbolic act signifies a fresh start for the community, a chance for them to rebuild their lives and create new memories in a safe and supportive environment. The homes are not just buildings. They are the foundation for the dreams and aspirations of the people who will live in them. The scene then shifts to show the broader impact of the project. The local community, once struggling with poverty and instability, now has access to modern, affordable housing. The project has brought tangible improvements to the area, and the economic benefits are already being felt. Local businesses are thriving, more jobs are being created, and there's an overall sense of optimism that wasn't present before. The residents are not only benefiting from the physical homes, but from the ripple effect of the project, which has reinvigorated the local economy and given people the resources they need to succeed. The completion of the homes is a testament to what can be achieved when resources, collaboration, and compassion come together. Ronaldo's role in this project goes beyond his financial investment. It's about his leadership, his ability to bring people together, and his genuine desire to improve the lives of others. The homes themselves stand as a lasting legacy of his commitment to the cause of affordable housing. As the scene closes, the camera zooms in on a family like Maria and Jose's, sitting together in their new living room, reflecting on the journey that brought them here. They talk about their hopes for the future and what this new beginning means for them, reinforcing the idea that this project has changed their lives for the better, giving them a new sense of stability and hope. As the new affordable housing complex becomes fully occupied, the long-term impact of the project begins to take shape. The homes are no longer just structures of brick and mortar. They have become the heart of a flourishing community. The families who moved in are starting to experience the benefits of stable housing, something that many of them never thought possible before. The transformation is not only seen in the physical improvements to their living conditions, but also in the overall quality of life for the residents. The sense of security that comes with knowing they have a permanent, safe home allows individuals and families to begin rebuilding their futures. For many of the residents, the project marks the beginning of a new chapter. Children who once struggled with schoolwork due to the instability of their previous living situations are now able to focus better and excel in their studies. The parents, who were often preoccupied with finding a way to make ends meet, now have the mental and emotional bandwidth to pursue new opportunities, whether that be advancing in their careers or investing in further education. Some families even start small businesses or take on new jobs, confident that their living situation is secure and stable. This shift from a survival mentality to one focused on personal and professional growth is one of the most significant long-term impacts of the housing project. Beyond the immediate families who benefit from the new homes, the surrounding community experiences positive changes as well. The arrival of so many new residents, coupled with the construction of the housing complex itself, helps to revitalize the local economy. New businesses spring up to cater to the needs of the residents. Grocery stores, healthcare centers, and community centers open nearby, offering jobs and services that improve the area's infrastructure. Local shops that may have been struggling now see an increase in foot traffic, and public services like transportation and healthcare become more efficient due to the increased demand. The neighborhood, once plagued by a lack of resources and opportunities, is now more vibrant, self-sustaining, and full of potential. The social fabric of the community is also strengthened. In the early days after the move-in, neighbors begin to form connections through shared experiences. People help each other with moving furniture, share parenting tips, or come together to host neighborhood events. These bonds form the foundation of a cohesive community where people look out for one another. In a place where many families previously felt isolated by their economic challenges, this sense of belonging is invaluable. Social cohesion brings with it other benefits, including lower crime rates, increased civic engagement, and a general improvement in public health. Residents feel more empowered, not only because they now have a stable home, but because they are part of a larger, thriving community. Additionally, the project has broader societal implications. It serves as a model for other regions struggling with the same housing crisis. The success of this initiative, made possible through Ronaldo's support and the collaboration between local experts and organizations, proves that it's possible to create sustainable, affordable housing solutions that positively impact both individuals and the wider community. The media coverage surrounding the project brings attention to the importance of addressing affordable housing on a national and even global scale. Other philanthropists, developers, and governments take note, inspired by the tangible results of the project, and begin exploring similar initiatives in their own areas. The long-term impact extends beyond just the individuals living in the homes. The project serves as a catalyst for ongoing change, encouraging policy reforms and investment in affordable housing initiatives. Local governments may become more committed to ensuring that there are additional affordable housing developments in the future, using this project as a blueprint for success. It also sends a powerful message about corporate social responsibility, inspiring other companies to invest in their communities in meaningful ways, just as Ronaldo did. The ripple effect of this project spreads far and wide, contributing to a larger movement focused on eradicating poverty and providing everyone, regardless of their background, with access to a safe and stable home. From a personal perspective, Ronaldo's involvement in this project has also had a profound impact on him. It strengthens his connection to the cause of social equity and affordable housing, reinforcing his belief in using his platform to create positive change. The success of the project not only boosts his reputation as a philanthropist, but also gives him a sense of fulfillment and purpose that extends beyond his career in football. He witnesses firsthand how his actions have helped transform the lives of families and their communities, leaving behind a legacy that transcends his athletic achievements. In the years to come, the community continues to thrive, and the families who benefited from the project pass on the lessons they learned about stability, self-reliance, and the importance of community. The long-term impact of the affordable housing project is felt for generations to come, not just in the lives of those who live there, but in the way it shapes policies, inspires movements, and changes the conversation around affordable housing on a global scale. As the story of Ronaldo's affordable housing project continues to unfold, it becomes clear that its greatest impact lies not just in the physical structures built, but in the intangible legacy of hope it leaves behind. This legacy is reflected in the lives of the residents, the inspiration drawn by others, and the ripple effects felt in communities beyond the immediate project. It is a testament to the transformative power of compassion, vision, and collaboration. For the families who now call the housing complex their home, the project symbolizes a turning point in their lives. These homes are more than just a place to live. They represent security, dignity, and opportunity. Maria and Jose, for example, no longer need to worry about unstable living conditions or the fear of eviction. Their children can now focus on their education, unburdened by the stress of financial instability. The safe, clean environment nurtures their dreams and ambitions, offering them a chance to break the cycle of poverty that has trapped so many generations before them. The residents begin to see themselves not as victims of circumstance, but as individuals with the potential to shape their own futures. This renewed sense of hope and self-worth is perhaps the most profound gift that Ronaldo's initiative has provided. Beyond the immediate beneficiaries, the project becomes a beacon of inspiration for others. It demonstrates that solutions to complex social issues like affordable housing are not only possible but achievable with the right combination of resources, determination, and collaboration. The media coverage of the project amplifies its message, reaching millions of people worldwide. Ronaldo's involvement lends the project a level of visibility that few other initiatives achieve, drawing attention to the plight of those struggling with housing insecurity and motivating others to take action. Philanthropists, businesses, and policymakers look to the success of this project as a model to replicate, adapting its principles to their own regions and challenges. The legacy of hope also extends to the broader community. The housing project catalyzes a cultural shift, encouraging people to believe in the possibility of meaningful change. It challenges the notion that poverty and housing instability are insurmountable problems, showing instead that they can be addressed with creativity, empathy, and effort. The project fosters a spirit of collaboration, bringing together individuals and organizations from diverse backgrounds to work toward a common goal. It strengthens the bonds within the community, creating a sense of collective responsibility for one another's well-being. Moreover, the project inspires a wave of similar initiatives as others seek to emulate its success. Nonprofits and governments around the world begin to explore new ways to tackle housing crises in their own areas. Developers incorporate more affordable housing units into their projects, recognizing both the social and economic benefits of doing so. The conversation around housing shifts with more emphasis placed on equity, sustainability, and inclusivity. In this way, Ronaldo's initiative becomes a catalyst for systemic change, influencing not only individual lives but also the policies and practices that shape society as a whole. For Ronaldo himself, the housing project cements his legacy as more than just an athlete. It establishes him as a force for good in the world. While his achievements on the football field are legendary, it is his commitment to using his platform and resources to uplift others that leaves an indelible mark on the hearts of millions. His actions send a powerful message that true greatness lies not in personal success, but in the ability to make a positive impact on the lives of others. This realization inspires countless fans to follow in his footsteps, contributing to their communities and striving to make a difference in whatever ways they can. As the years pass, the housing complex becomes a symbol of resilience and possibility. The families who started their new lives here continue to grow and thrive, creating a ripple effect of hope that touches everyone around them. Their children go on to pursue higher education, successful careers, and fulfilling lives, forever shaped by the stability and opportunities that the housing project provided. The community as a whole becomes a shining example of what can be achieved when people come together to address pressing social issues with compassion and determination. The legacy of hope left by Ronaldo's affordable housing project extends far beyond its physical boundaries. It is a legacy of dreams fulfilled, of challenges overcome, and of lives forever changed. It is a reminder that even the most daunting problems can be addressed when we dare to believe in the power of collective action. Through his efforts, Ronaldo has shown that true leadership lies in the ability to inspire hope, transform lives, and create a better world for future generations.